What's up, everyone? It is Coach Mack and Renata, and we are back with another fantastic question from you. But before we get there, like I said, I'm Coach Mack, the founding health coach of Running with Bacon, where I help women feel like themselves again via fitness, one small step at a time. And with me is Renata.
Woohoo! Yes, we are back with another question. Renata, intuitive nutrition coach, empowering women to nourish not only their bodies, but their minds and their spirits too.
Love it. And our question today, which love the question because I hear it all the time from clients, I'm sure that you do too, is how do you get out of a rut? So what are your thoughts?
Yes, so this is a fantastic question. And so my recommendation would be to completely do something different. So sometimes we get into a rut of habits or things that we do on a daily basis, and we feel like we're really going through the motions. And some people love that. Some people love that routine and schedule. But if you're really feeling like that's draining you, it is time to completely change things up. And so maybe it's going on a trip, maybe it's trying a new workout, maybe it is trying a different way of eating or experimenting with spices and ingredients in the kitchen, but do something out of the norm. Really challenge yourself. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable in your health journey, because that's actually when you can start to expedite results. So for instance, for me, looking at the nutrition side, say you've been hitting your calories, hitting your macros for a while, but your weight loss, for instance, has stagnated. Maybe it's time to give your body a little bit more calories or shift up your macro split, just so that it reinvigorates the body with something new, something different to help to start to expedite that weight loss. Now, the same is true for your mindset. Sometimes we get stuck in these mindset ruts as well. So one amazing way to really break out of it is to do something so different, really challenge your mind, be uncomfortable, like I mentioned, and you will be amazed at how much that has an effect on not just your mindset moving forward, but also your physicality as well. What do you think, Max?
Love that answer. And when you started talking, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I agree with that, but that's a really good idea. Because I had in my head, when I asked you this question, what I always tell my clients, and it sounds so simple, almost like silly simple, and it's to just start. And I know, again, you're like, yeah, but I'm stuck in a rut. How do I start? And that's the thing, is you take the first step, you get moving, you do the thing, whatever it is, because motivation follows action. We've been taught to think that once we're motivated, we're going to do the thing. We're going to go for the run. We're going to make the salad. We're going to cook the dinner. We're going to, whatever the thing is, like I'm waiting for this miraculous spark of motivation. But it's really the other way around, that once you get started, then you get motivated because you're doing it. You're like, oh, I'm doing this. I got this. And then you're motivated to keep going. And so it's a little trick. I actually have a 3-step process for me, and I share it with everyone because in the hopes that it stimulates you to come up with your own little routine. So I work out after work, after my work day. It's kind of like my version of my commute because I work from home. And so I have 3 steps to go from work to working out. And number 1 is I close my laptop. Number 2 is I fill up my water bottle. It's a big old Bubba cup, so it's like a giant one. It's as big as my head. So I fill up my water bottle. And then step 3 is that I get changed. And so by the time I reach the end of those 3 steps, I've already gotten into action. I've done 3 things. I can check 3 things off my list. And so I'm like, okay, I'm doing it. I'm working out. I'm already doing it. And so I haven't even pressed start on the workout, but I'm doing it because I have that 3-step process that makes it really easy to say, okay, I can do that first step. And then once I do that, okay, I can do the second step. I can do the third step. And by then I'm motivated, I'm going, I'm in it. So, but I love your ideas of changing it up, especially in the kitchen. That's something that I always forget about. Admittedly, I have a full spice cabinet and I forget to use it.
Not anymore, though. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Well, I love your 3-step process because it makes it really actionable for people. So I think that's wonderful. And can everybody get that? Like if they needed a written copy of it?
I will make something. You know what? I'm going to post it on my social medias so that you can go get your 3 steps. And even if you don't have the same 3 steps, if your day looks different, if your routine looks different, come up with anywhere from 3 to 5 steps that are all things you know you can do that get the ball rolling before you even press start. And again, start on a workout. Maybe it's before you even get to the kitchen. Maybe you put your phone on do not disturb, you turn on some music, and you fill up your, mocktail glass or your cocktail glass or your water, whatever it is, so that you're primed for cooking and you haven't even started yet. So something like that just kind of gets you going, and then it's almost no effort at all to keep going because you're already started.
I love it so much. Such a great question. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, because we have more amazing questions to answer all about health and wellness. So make sure to stay tuned for the next episode.